reaching your dream, you're living up to your greatness, you're making your contribution, is you. It's necessary you take responsibility for it, that you make it happen, that you don't give up, that you don't take any objection or disappointment or defeats personally, that you keep on keeping on, that you don't decide that I can't make it because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Hello, everybody. Dr. Rick Wallace here, dropping in on you, moving around, getting some things done. It's been a crazy week. On top of everything we're doing to close the year out strong at Rick Wallace Enterprises, this is also the week leading up to my wife and I's anniversary, which is on Saturday. So trying to make sure we're prepared for that. So it's a lot going on, but I'm excited because I wanted to close the year out strong. Our goal next year is to literally impact and change the lives of 1 million people. We set out to do that in one way this year, and we're up in the ante, and we want to literally, in ways that we count, literally be able to touch and impact the lives in a positive way of 1 million people. But we're not waiting to 2022 to start. We're literally getting started, building momentum, looking at how we can modify current existing programs to make them more accessible, and so many others. And I just reclaimed the rights to a program I designed for an institution some years ago, and they had rights to it for 5 years. Well, I just reclaimed it a few weeks ago. I've been working on it, amping it up, updating it, modifying it, and now it is available for you. Crushing limiting beliefs. You've heard me talk about limiting beliefs before. You've heard me sit up and say the only limits you have in this life are the ones you accept with your mind. When you take those limits down, when you remove those limiting beliefs, you will be surprised at how far you can go and the things that you can accomplish. Just imagine if Orville and Wilbur Wright would have held on to the limiting beliefs about human flight and what you could do. What about if Roger Bannister would have never believed that you could run the mile in under 4 minutes? What would happen if the person who created the cell phone and ultimately the satellite phone came up and said, man, you got to have lines to even make this work. Nobody's ever going to have a phone that you can talk on that isn't connected to a wall. What if all of the things that you look at now, that computer, that laptop, that tablet, that watch, all the things that it does, what if somebody accepted the limiting beliefs about how that thing operated at a particular time and point, or even the fact that it would ever exist? Just think about how life would be. Well, the thing is, you have those same capacities. If you can conceive it in your mind, you can make it a reality. You have the ability to create through your thoughts. But the problem is, your thoughts are reflective of your beliefs. If you change your limiting beliefs, you change the way you look at the world, you change the way you move, the way you operate, and so much more. It is immensely important to understand that. Well, crushing limiting beliefs is, like I said, a course that I created for another institution. And I gave them the rights to use it for 5 years. I just got it back. I just revamped it, amped it up. And here's the crazy thing. It's going for 70% of what they were selling it for. And 70% off, of what they were selling it for. And not 70%. As in 30% off, 70% off of what they were selling it for. I want as many people to get it in their hands. Now, granted, this course isn't working directly with me. This course is a course you get and you work on at your pace, with your passion, with an understanding of what it is you want. There are a little over 13 different lessons that are very specific that walk you through the process of changing and dealing with each of the limiting beliefs that you're probably focusing with or dealing with, and how to accomplish taking each one of them down and building up positive beliefs and unlimiting beliefs to allow you to do some exceptional and extraordinary things. If you knew where I came from, if you knew what I've been through, if you knew some of the challenges that I faced, and you look at what I've been able to accomplish in life, it's because I refuse to limit my beliefs. Now I'm introducing to you an opportunity to step out from the shadows of those limiting beliefs that have been holding you back and to do it in a way. This is accessible. If you're serious about changing your life, this program is accessible. It's so accessible. It's accessible enough that the institution that I sold it to wanted to buy another 5 years. And I said, no, I can see how this can help the people that I'm working with directly. It was great. It was a great way for my programmers to get out and reach other people, with other people doing the work to put it out there without me having to work. I did that for 5 years. My program touched lives without me having to do one thing. But now I want it in my hands. I want it as a tool that I can use to reach other people. So here it is. Crushing limiting beliefs. And it's a Rick Wallace Presents series. There's going to be a series of these things, Rick Wallace Presents. This one is Rick Wallace Presents Crushing Limiting Beliefs. You're going to want to check this out. You're going to want to be a part of this. You're going to want to use this in your life. You're going to want to be on your A game going into 2022. I keep telling you, don't go into 2022 flat-footed. It's going to put you at a disadvantage, and it's going to make what you're trying to accomplish in 2022 that much more difficult. Right now, I'm working on my 2022 as I talk to you. You're going to be one of the people that are going to have their lives completely changed by the work that you're going to do on this course as you move into 2022 and beyond. Look, the link is going to be in the description box, close to it. Click that link, order it. It's all digitized. The program, you're talking about 13 lessons. You're talking about an entire slide presentation of affirmations that you watch every day and that helps you move. And these slide affirmations can also be personalized. You can ask about that but these affirmations are positive. They're universal affirmations that everybody should be using when it comes to limiting beliefs, but they can also be personalized, and you can ask how that can be done. But just know that there's a wealth of information. This is going to be a process, but you're going to enjoy it. You're going to have control. You're going to have it in your hands. This is the chance to jump up and make something extraordinary happen in your life. So again, go to the description box, click on the description box. Let's make things happen. On that note, I'm about to get out of here. You have an unbelievable day, and we will